Hey Josh, hey Andrew, hey. What's up? How's it going? How is it going? Let's refresh the chat. There go the notifications are going out. Sadie, what's up, buddy? Phil, Big Merc, Andrew, you're just chilling? Okay, cool. Let's see if we get some audio here, huh? Maybe we'll hear the chat being read. Happy Cannabis Day. Yes. 710? No, 7. That would be 710. It's 71. But close enough, I guess. Let's see if I don't think I heard the audio come on. Okay, there we go. I don't know if we'll get reading of the chat or not. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I'll know after somebody says something in the chat. So Doogie Styles says, so women that have to have a hysterectomy are no longer allowed to voice their opinion? Yeah, no uterus, no voice. That's what they say. That's how dumb women are. That's how stupid this whole thing has made women. It's made them that fucking stupid. They literally just can't think clearly anymore. You know? So every man is your enemy. Is that the way you want it? Well, best of luck to you. I think you're going to be outnumbered. You're going to find out that you're not going to win without men's help. So get over your shit, ladies, okay? And quit alienating all men. Because you're morons, okay? Stop your stupid fucking signs and say no uterus, no opinion.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit. Look at this stupid fucking sign I put on my Twitter. Look at this.
Gee. So much agreement.
Look at this. No uterus, no opinion. Oh, really? Oh, okay, so I don't get an opinion? Because I was pro-choice, but since I don't get an opinion anymore, uterus, well, then I'll just keep my voice silent from now on if that's what the ladies want, since I don't have a uterus. Since that's literally what determines whether or not I can have a freaking opinion about abortion, is I don't have a uterus. Well, way to alienate half of your fucking soldiers in this war, you stupid fucking cunt. Harley, I need to close this. Excuse me. Right now, look out. Okay. Alright, so might even pull the blinds down to go full soundproofing here. Somebody told me on Twitter she didn't like my tweet.
And Tiger. It's brainwashed bullshit. I supported safe, legal, rare. I don't support abortion as contraception, and I don't support waiting and letting it develop. Josh G. Gotta transition to have a CE now. Hashtag clown world, everyone needs a CE in this.
Yeah, I don't support abortion as contraception either. But sometimes contraception fails, Blazing Tiger. So let's say you're using contraception and it fails, and you get someone pregnant. Could we get an abortion at that point, Blazing Tiger? Since this is literally the problem women have of men like you trying to determine for them. This is why they say shit like this. Because men like you literally go out there and state, well, this is what abortion should be for, and this is who it shouldn't be for. This is your fault, dude. Blazing Tiger.
Blazing Tiger.
Yeah, it's guys like you.
In my mind, yes.
Yeah, in your mind, yeah. It's your fault. This is the problem. You are the fucking problem. Men like me.
Collision, show,
whatever
Twitter,
women need.
Collision.
I'm not here to restrain or restrict anything from anybody else's
what are you
personal
talking about,
autonomy.
bro?
What am I talking about? I'm talking about abortion. The same thing you're talking about. What do you mean, what am I talking about? We're talking about this sign. It says no uterus, no opinion.
Rolling on the floor laughing, 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 rolling on the floor laughing.
Wyatt, how stupid you are? You've got no response to what I said, do you? Except to say, what are you talking
Tiger.
about?
Guys like me.
Yeah, guys like you. You're the fucking problem, dude. Guys out there trying to dictate when abortion is okay and when it's not okay. Like you fucking know. Like you're the goddamn authority on it. You're the cunt, dude. You're the fucking problem. And the whole reason I did this show today was to express my support for this movement, regardless of what some dumb cunt says or what your cunt ass fucking says. So, since you don't support all women's rights, Blazin', I'm just gonna block you, because you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, fuck off. Anybody else want to have a legitimate conversation instead of sitting here trying to dictate when abortion is okay and when it's not okay? I'm so sick of this. Every man out there that acts like they're for abortion, they want to dictate when it's okay and when it's not okay.
Our personal feelings shouldn't dictate a woman's decisions. I hate the idea of abortions for convenience, personally. However, I will never support the government telling me or anyone else how to. Josh G. Use my body.
Right.
Sathiva sir. Then women should have no say in guys having a vasectomy victory hand.
They don't have a say in guys having a vasectomy. I don't even know what you're talking about. That doesn't even make sense. Sadie, that doesn't even make sense. You threatened? You feel threatened, bro? Feeling a little threatened? Come on, guys. I'm here to express my support for this movement, but I'm here to say that you cucks, you fucking cunt bitches out there that sit back and armchair quarterback this bullshit. This is why you're driving these women fucking to try to push us legitimate men that support this movement out of the fucking movement. Because they think we're all idiots like you are. We're not. A lot of us fucking get it. You know? A lot of you don't get it. So, you know, this kind of sentiment, I get it. I understand where it's coming from. You know, because you fucking cucks come in here all the time and show your little dicks off.
I'm just joking, LOL.
Oh, you're joking.
I get it.
Doogie gets it. I get it too, Doogie. I get it too. Yeah, I totally get it. I'm not here to fucking dictate when an abortion is legitimate and when it's not. I'm not here to tell a woman what should go on inside her body, ever. It's none of my fucking business. You want my fucking support? Why don't you end this bullshit? You know, speak out. Women, let's have some women speaking out against this bullshit today. How about that? We have any women in the chat that want to speak out against this stupid fucking sign? Do you want our support or not, ladies? Speak up. Any ladies out there watching the show? They're cutting the grass out there today. That's why I had the window up. Looks like this guy knows what he's fucking doing. He's going around the edge. Now the last guy that did this,
no uterus, no
just
opinion.
Driving all over the fucking
I guess
yard.
we will be waiting for a female president again.
Every willy-nilly fucking way he could go. He was backing up and spinning, doing all these spins.
Those women probably hate men
anyway. He burnt the fucking lawn, the guy.
Josh G.
Because he was going over the same places over and over again. You got to go over every part just one time.
What's funny
you go in a pattern.
On the same day we wrecked a law that forbids the advertisement for abortion, and doctors now can't hand out info material for the women without getting punished.
Yeah. What can you do? You know? What can you do? If you're going to limit their speech, you got to limit everybody's speech, bro. It's free speech. Right? You got to let people pass out pamphlets. You got to let people pass out water at the voting booths. You got to let people, you know, post what they want to post and say what they want to say. And it's up to all of us to try to educate each other and stay smart and above the fray.
Andrassi. Hey, nay.
One thing's for sure, though. Dude, I just lost half of my audience. Number one. Did anybody see a channel go down?
Andrassi. How ya doing today?
Does anybody know where half my audience just went?
What up, trendies?
Look, everybody give me a 1 in the chat if you're here. Let me see if there's more people here than what it says. How many 1s can I get in my chat right now? Everybody give me a 1, please. Let me count. Let me do a head count.
Good here.
Everybody give me a 1 in the chat, please. Just take a second. 1, enter. Okay,
Laugh.
I got 1, 2 people.
1.
One,
Daniel
2,
Andrassi.
3, 4 people.
1. Doogie.
American
1.
women seem to lose more and more rights.
Josh G.
Yeah, and you know,
1.
there's American women that
Emma
vote Republican,
Avis.
bro.
Poor American women seem to lose more and more rights.
And the Republicans
Emma
are
Avis.
blatant about it. I mean, the Democrats
1.
are taking the rights away
Big
too.
Mark 83.
They're allowing it to happen
1.
on their watch.
Dominic Leo.
Dumb.
1.
That's a lot of ones. That was good. So about half of you decided to give me a 1. Thank you. This guy's doing it right, man. This is not the same guy as last week. This guy is doing it right. You go over each section one time, and you just do a loop, man. You go all the way to the middle of the yard, or you go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Valentine.
Do a pattern.
Penis poop poopy loopy butthole sucky fucky lucky ducky fart taint hair shit spit fuck fucky sticky nipple ballsack. Josh G.
Billy.
LOL rocks 1
Billy's
SMF
trying to work
for the
his
one
way
but
back
said
into
he's
my good
blocked LOL.
graces. I love it.
Hashtag support. Deja Alfaro. Morning.
He's blocked. Rocks 1 SMF. He's blocked. Oh, well, thanks for the 1,
Rolling on
Rocks.
the floor laughing face with tears of joy rolling
I
on
think
the
I
floor
remember
laughing
why I
face
blocked
with
you.
tears of joy rolling on the floor laughing. Daniel Andrassi. Ha 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 ha.
Deja. Oh, we've got a woman here finally. I'd like to hear what women think about this sign. Hey, women of my chat, would you like to alienate all male voices that speak out for or against abortion? It doesn't matter. Would you like to eliminate all male voices and not hear a man's opinion at all? Because that's what that sign says. No uterus, no opinion. I don't have a uterus. Well, I'm very vocal about women's rights. So is this dumb cunt that wrote this sign, is she telling me I can't stand up for women's rights anymore? So I'd like to hear from a woman in my audience right now. I see only one right now. Who could...
Andrassi. I know a Deja but he a dude not a woman.
Deja's not a woman? Oh, you know a Deja. Yeah, she looks like a girl to me. In her avatar, she's looking like a girl to me. But it doesn't matter. She's not responding to me.
I'd take any CE willing to back me.
Any voice willing to back me? Me too. You know, when you have birds of a feather, you flock together. You don't fucking cut off their fucking heads.
Andrassi.
Because they're not the same as you.
I'm saying Deja is not just a woman's name.
Oh, I got you.
Deja Alfaro. I think if it isn't your body and situation you should just mind your own business.
So I shouldn't be pro-choice, Deja. That's what you're telling me. You're agreeing with this. So I should mind my own business. That's what you're telling me. Wow, really? I'm pro women's rights, but you don't want me to say anything because you think I should just mind my own business? Really, Deja? Huh. So I guess Lee Camp should mind his own business too. And Jimmy
Alfaro.
Dore...
I'm not personally going to go and do it.
That's not the question, is it? This isn't about personal questions. I'm talking about, in general, as a whole, that sign right there says no uterus, no opinion. And I'm asking you am I allowed to have an opinion about women's rights or not?
Fishing.
That's the question.
Y000.
Not how I feel about you personally getting
Daniel
an abortion.
Andrassi.
I never even said
O'Day
anything
on
like
a
that.
saucy.
Yeah, I want to know if there's
Andrassi.
more women out there that think
She's
this
saucy.
way. I want to know.
Deja Alfaro. Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
are.
am. Oh yeah, I
Josh
know I'm
G.
pro women's rights.
Rocks
But you
is
just
agreeing
told me
with
I
you,
should mind my
and
own
says women
business.
who had hysterectomies
Just like this
equals no
fucking dumb
uterus.
cunt told me I
Fallacy.
don't get an opinion. So I should mind my own business, really? And like I said, every man out there that's ever
Alfaro.
spoken up for women's rights, they don't
LOL,
have
I
uteruses
never
either. They
said you
should
did. I'm just stating my opinion.
You never said I did. No, I'm asking you if men are allowed to express their support for women's rights or not.
See
That's
fishing.
all I'm at. It's such a
A
stupid
lot of
question.
them are going the W way about it. Deja Alfaro. I never said you should mind your own business.
Really?
Deja Alfaro.
Really?
I said yes, LOL.
Huh. I think if it isn't your body and situation, you should just mind your own business. That's what you said. It's not my body and it's not my situation. And you're telling me to mind my own business. So you did tell me to mind. Was that somebody else that said that? No, it was you.
See fishing. Excluding men is not the correct way to fight abortion.
Exactly, Dave
Daniel
Campione,
Androssi.
thank you.
She doubling down.
Yeah, I know, she doubled down, and then she like said I never said
Laugh.
it.
Deja, the men who are against this are not going to stop. So signs like this are just going to push men away that want to help, not those against women's rights. Oh, so woman's telling me not to support Deja
her?
Alfaro.
Because you know it is a pain
I'm
in the ass.
talking about getting an abortion. If a woman wants to do it, then that's them.
That's not what I said, Deja. Listen to my question, okay? You're obviously just ignoring what I'm saying. Women just
Androssi.
lose the ability
LOL.
to think when you even bring up this topic. So listen to me this time. That sign right there says, no uterus, no opinion. So does that mean that I shouldn't pronounce or express my support for women's rights? It's a simple question. It has nothing to do with you, what you're doing, or me, or anybody. It's about my opinion, and am I allowed to have one or not? It's so simple, Deja. I don't understand why you're confused about this. This is very important that you get this right. You know, it's almost like you think I'm attacking your rights as a woman. It almost
Chat
feels that way. Isn't that funny?
Let's hit the show with a like, everyone.
You know, and if you
Get
look
some
at the
more
title,
like-minded people in here to discuss
thanks,
this.
Josh. If you look at the video title that I put up there, it might actually fool you into thinking that I'm against women's rights. But if you watch the show and you know me, you know I support all women's rights. There should be no confusion. So, you know, the title is just kind of a little witty title to make a statement that, of course, I have an opinion about women's rights. And of course, there shouldn't be anyone out there telling me that since I don't have a uterus, I should have no opinion about it. I'm here to support and help the fucking entire movement. And I always do. And I always have. Do you get it now? So, no uterus, no opinion. Fuck you. Bullshit. I don't have a uterus, and I have a big opinion.
3.
It supports your rights.
Block imminent warning. Block imminent warning.
Imminent warning. The problem is Dave Campione. I can't believe Dave Campione gets this, but he does. The problem is they throw all men under the bus when half of us support them. Right. Right. More than half, probably. You know how many men out there have daughters and would like their daughter to have access to an abortion if they got raped? Huh. It's an easy question. Find somebody who's anti-abortion. What if your daughter gets raped? You're going to be a new grandpa of your daughter's rapist's baby? You fucking idiot. It's men like that that make women write signs like this. I understand the sentiment. I do. But it's wrong. And it's wrong. And it's wrong. You know? You are saying the wrong words at the wrong time. That's my point here. You know, bring us in. There's a lot of us out there. We support your rights.
Morning trendy trendies. Naked HDXYZ. Just RY is KSS enter. Hot face kiss mark revolving hearts revolving hearts. Naked HDXYZ. Just RY is KSS enter. Zany face white heavy check mark thumbs up revolving hearts love letter hot face.
Reset the chat so I don't have to listen to all that bullshit. And I blocked that fucker.
Coast Waters. I'm doing a full day of collecting funds for 10 hours fuck. My evil laugh. My guess is the sign wasn't thought out well. Was probably targeting men against women's rights. I can't see a woman not thankful that there are men supporting them.
Dude, that sign is very popular. No uterus, no opinion. It goes around. It's not just that one person.
Treasure Coast Waters. LOL. April Butcher. If she wanted an abortion period not just from rape, she should have that right, correct?
I agree, yes.
Daniel Androssi.
Yes.
Thank you. Daniel Androssi. That was starting to remind me of Stephen Hawking. My evil laugh.
Somebody came in
Fair.
and said, I don't think abortion should be used as contraception. And I said, well, what about when contraception fails? And who the fuck are you to judge? Get the fuck off my chat, you fucking idiot. All these guys out there that think they should be thinking about this and figuring it all out and making the rules. Those are the people
HDXYZ, DL enter. WHVS car. Thumbs up hot face. Naked HDXYZ, DL enter. WHVS car.
Yeah, I don't think anybody understands that, dude. I'll just reset the chat every time you come in. So, I got nothing else to do.
A butcher. Right.
This guy did a great job on the yard, man. This guy knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah, man. That's how you do it.
Bosser. Fucking spam bot GTFO. Butcher. I love that men support women's rights.
Yeah, and I hate that there's...
Andrassi. I don't understand that.
I hate that there's women out there that won't accept our support.
Waters.
Because,
it's gonna be a scorcher today,
because
fellas.
I've got a dick, It's like, really? Because I've got that thing between my legs that you love so much that I can't have an opinion? What? It doesn't even make sense.
Andrassi. Hells yeah, the yard looking good.
Yeah, I know, it's really bright outside. But the yard looks white. It's green though. It's beautifully green. I don't understand. That might be the white balance adjustment. Oh yeah, it was. Okay.
People laugh. Those mowers are fun.
Color right. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Trying to get out. Harley loves coming back here while I'm back here. So not only did he do the yard right, but it took him 1/3 of the time that the guy took last week. He used 1/3 the gas. I'm gonna tell the owner. I'm gonna be like, that guy that's on that riding mower, that's the guy. Okay, the other guy cost you a lot of money last week.
Wow, the yard does look really good.
Yeah. Yeah, man, doesn't it?
I can't get over how good the waterfall turned out. I'd be sitting back there all the time.
Dude, that's
Griffin.
not right here. It's
Mooney
across
is
the
a
street.
boss.
That waterfall's across
Thank you
the
for
street.
covering a topic like this in depth. Why y'all need to come out as often as you can. Griffin.
Thank you, Griffin. Thank you,
Hashtag grass clippings.
He does
Daniel
a good job.
Andrassi.
Well,
he does a good job.
I think there's 3 or 4 guys
Josh
on the crew.
G. Rox wants you to know she agrees and that the sign saying no uterus equals no opinion also excludes women with hysterectomies.
Alright,
evil laugh.
Rox, I'll unblock you.
You
come
on
in.
a golf course, nay? My evil laugh. LOL.
You can come in and
David's
tell me
honey.
why I blocked you.
Good morning, son.
Because I remember blocking you. It wasn't that long ago. Should pop up here any minute now. Right? I didn't see your name.
Andrassi. So are you going to be building another greenhouse?
One day. Yeah. One day I will. Up
Nate
you
is
are.
basically in the Florida State Zoo grinning squinting face.
In the Florida State Zoo.
1 SMF.
Honey, David Honey Sr.,
You
what's
took
up,
it as
honey?
racist.
You took it as racist? I took what as racist, Rocks 1 SMF? What did you say? Because I remember you really pissed me off. You said something that pissed me off. What was it that you said exactly? Oh, Rocks was okay. Yeah. I took what as racist?
Bong Thornton. Block rocks.
Really? That quick? That quick, Billy Bong? Why am I blocking Rocks? I just unblocked him.
People laugh. Gotta get ready for work. Take care, y'all.
Alright. Griffin, thank you for liking my photo on IG. Appreciate you.
Bong Thornton. For fun, I get off on it. Rocks 1 SMF.
Yeah.
I have a Dago Fro. I used a similar name that my Jewish friends call theirs.
Right, right.
Restream.io. Trophy gratulations.
I remember. So now
I've
you
received
know.
100 messages today with Restream chat.
Now you know.
Treasure Coast Waters. Was that I was trying to figure it out.
That now
Billy
you
Bong
know
Thornton. LOL.
that all racist terminology is not accepted on here. I don't care what the fuck, who the fuck you think you are, or what or you're calling yourself or whatever. All racist words will get you blocked. You want to come in and apologize and say you're not going to use that terminology anymore? Good. Good. Welcome back. Don't be a fucking racist anymore. Yeah, it was racist. I didn't take it as racist. You're fucking being racist. It's a racist term. You know? Why don't you go into a fucking nice Italian restaurant where there's a bunch of big mean gangsters sitting around and call them that fucking word and see what happens? You know? You stand by your recommendation for Avita? Yeah, whatever. You know, I'll tell you right now that nothing holds a candle to my Fructis Garnier. Nothing. Nothing. My Garnier Fructis is the best of the best. Fuck that Avita be curly shit. You fucking wish you'd be curly like this.
Coast Waters. LOL nice. G. Fuck the hair talk. Bring that fire to the table about women's rights rocks.
Fuck the hair talk. Bring that fire to the table about women's rights, Rocks. Yeah, bring the fire to the table about women's rights now that you're here, Rocks. Let me see it. Let me see what you're saying. Because, you know, I agree with you.
What was that photo on IG, Nay?
What was the photo on IG, right? It was an accidental photo. My phone just took the picture while I was moving it around. And I looked at it and I go, well, that's interesting. You see my fork, my knife, you see the table mat and my wallet and my keys might be sitting there or something. It's just kind of cool. It's my stuff. It's a picture of my stuff. So I was like, I'm going to put that on Instagram. I like it. It's colorful. I like the arrangement of it. It was just, it's just a cool picture, man. You guys want to see it? It's cool. I thought it was cool.
HDXYZ, WVRK S ton enter. Smiling face with hearts, sweat droplets, revolving hearts, kiss mark, love letter, white heavy check mark. Naked HDXYZ, WVRK S ton enter. Sweat droplets, white heavy check mark, smiling face with hearts, love letter, hot face, thumbs up. Naked HDXYZ, WVRK S ton enter.
This person comes in and ruins it for everybody. And there's nothing YouTube will do to stop them. Isn't that hilarious? Fucking hilarious.
1 SMF. I'm 60, I know have a dog in this fight personally, but I'm fearful for my daughters and all women of childbearing age. Billy Bong Thornton. Yeah, Rox, you better start saying some Mark Twain shit. Yourself. Tell us about women's rights.
It doesn't even make sense, Rox. You say you no longer have a dog in this fight personally, but you've got daughters? What? That doesn't even make sense. What, are you high? Are you drunk, Rox? So you don't give a shit about your daughters. You don't have a dog in the fight personally. You don't fuck your daughters. Who cares? Who cares if they need an abortion someday? What? You're fearful for your daughters, but you don't have a dog in this fight personally. What? That makes no sense. You want to rewrite that, Rox, so it makes sense? You don't care about your daughter's rights? You don't have a dog in the fight? You understand what that term means? It's not like literal. It means that you still care about something if you have a dog in the fight. You have a reason.
1 SMF. I am pro-abortion for teenagers. Doogie. Post-menopause.
I'll wait for your response. So you let me know that you understand when it says, when you have a dog in this fight, and then you say you don't have a dog in this fight, and then you say, oh, but my daughters are going to suffer. Those two statements don't comport. You understand that? They don't belong in the same sentence at all. They don't make sense together.
Thornton. Why
So,
for teenagers?
You probably don't understand what the term "I don't have a dog in this fight," dog in the fight means. You don't understand what that means, I guess. You know, I have a dog in this fight for Roe v. Wade. You know, I could get a woman pregnant. You know, and you've got a couple of daughters that could be raped or need an abortion or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter, does it? You've got dogs in this fight, for sure. Do you understand? You don't have a dog in this fight. Oh, but I'm concerned about my daughters.
1 SMF. I mean, I am past menopause.
Yeah.
So personally, I won't have to make this choice ever again.
Who fucking cares about your anecdotes? Who cares about your anecdotes? Not me. I don't care about your fucking anecdotes. We're talking about women's rights for all women.
Waters.
Why does everyone have to make this shit about them?
Perfect cheers.
Why are you making this about you? Like you matter. And you're fucking 60 and you don't even have, you can't even get pregnant anymore. You're not ever going to need an abortion again or whatever. Who cares? We're not talking about you. We're talking about rights for women, man.
1 SMF. Oh, I think any woman should be able to have an abortion anytime for any reason.
Yeah, me too. I agree. I agree. All I'm saying is you just obviously were using the wrong terminology to say you were trying to say that you weren't interested in the fight and then say,
you
oh, but my daughters.
You can still have a CE for your daughters. Rox 1 SMF. Right. That's what I'm saying.
You definitely have a dog in this fight. Just so you know how to use that from now on. Yeah, you've got a dog in this fight. So do I, and so does anybody else who will be affected by this.
Abortion.
That cares about it. Yeah, we've all got dogs in this fucking fight. Do you know a woman in your life? Well, then you've got a dog in this fight. You know? Period. You have a mother, you have a daughter, you have a sister, you have an aunt, you have a grandmother, you have a neighbor who's a woman. Is your boss a woman? Does a woman work for you? You know? Do you ever see a woman ever that you're friendly with, that you like? She's nice. You know, lady down at the store, she's cool. You like her? You got a dog in this fight. Everyone's got a dog in this fight, so don't give me that bullshit. Everyone has a dog in this fight. And if you're not fighting for women's rights, we all have dogs,
just diff barks.
We all have different dogs, just different barks. I like that. If you're not fighting for women's rights, you're fighting against them. Period. If you're being silent on this, you're the enemy.
1 SMF. My father was trained to perform abortions by my grandma before Roe.
Wow, Rox, that's crazy. That's shocking. Your grandma taught your father how to perform an abortion. Whew. Dude. That's heavy. Alright, so I've got some cannabis here. I'm going to start smoking it. I went out last night. I had fun. Had a lot of fun.
One SMF. Grandma was the village doula in Sicily. When they came here, women still needed her help.
You know, I can't believe I pulled every lighter out.
Thornton. Coat hanger rocks. Rocks 1 SMF.
Coat hanger?
I spark my bowl and send love to you men who support us. Griffin.
We all support you.
At rocks wow inable.
Oh, my lighter's right over here. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh my god. Dude, I had coffee this whole time and forgot about it. Can you believe that? Oh my god, I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible person. Fucking coffee, man. Okay. No law regarding cannabis. Thank you, Rocks.
1 SMF. Herbs, cervical trauma, I guess.
So,
Griffin. Rocks yes cheers.
Rocks, we're good with no more racist chat in my chat, right? We're good? No more racist terminology? Just I want to make sure everybody gets that, you know? Alright, cheers, guys.
One SMF. Face with tears of joy you got it. Thornton. Fucking spammers.
What spammers? Who's spamming now? Are they blocked?
Thornton. I blocked them on my YouTube. Rocks 1 SMF. AI's description of emojis cracks me up.
AIs? Oh, AIs. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, right?
Thornton. Porn spammers from earlier. I blocked them too.
Oh, porn spammers from earlier? You
1 SMF. OMG, that bot is on every FKN live chat. Nick Leo. Cheers.
Is on every fucking live chat. Do you want me to change the voice tone? I might be able to do that. Here. Move to a guy's voice. We'll see how that sounds. I don't want to have the same...
1 SMF. No, I meant the spam boy. Billy Bong Thornton. Can you do a English accent? Rocks 1 SMF. Bot. Griffin. Dummy Dom.
Yeah, I can do an English accent. I can do an Australian accent. Whatever. They give me a bunch of choices in there. I want to listen to this guy for a while, though. I can't wait till someone's like, yo, Nay, do a big bong rip with me, and we'll get really high together, and it will be fun. I want to, like, hear him talk, you know? Like, talking about cannabis and shit. It'll be fun. Alright, so I'm going to smoke some more. It's what I do.
G. Smoke up Johnny grinning squinting face cheers. Rocks 1 SMF.
Let's smoke a fat
Let's
dab.
smoke a fat dab.
Well, I've got a bong rip that I just packed, but I can switch over to a dab. You said the word, we can do it. Okay, let's get the dab on first.
The trendy dab. Griffin. In fuel effect. Billy Bong Thornton. Sweet, Yoni, let's do a big fat rip off the puff 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 until you smoke yourself to death.
Yeah, it won't say bong, so you have to fool it into say bong.
Rocks 1 SMF. Rips, dabs, it's all good.
You guys figure out how to make it say bong. Like, make it say pong. Like a P. P-O-N-G. Maybe it'll sound like bong if it says pong. Smoke your pong.
Billy Bong Thornton.
It says Billy Bong.
B. Griffin. Trendy dab. Billy Bong Thornton.
It says Billy Bong. It'll say Billy Bong. So type Billy Bong. Say nay, smoke your Billy Bong. Someone say nay, smoke your Billy Bong. You guys can do it. Oh wait, I think you ruined my voice. I think you guys killed my voice. Hello? Did you guys kill my voice? You did, my voice is gone. You guys broke my voice. Okay, I've got no... Okay, there's the sound. Maybe should I refresh the chat, guys? That's not cool. Alright, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Sometimes it just quits on me. Nothing's working. For some reason, it won't read the Oh, that was a good dab.
Merc 83. Yes rocks. Josh G. Bung.
Hey, cool.
Josh G. I'm sad.
Look out, Harley.
Big Merc 83.
Look out, Harles. Look out.
Bung. Josh G. Oh, it's back, I'm happy. Griffin. I'm happy.
I'm happy.
G. Happy, happy, happy. Big Merc 83. Bung.
Oh, it's almost like bong.
Rocks 1 SMF. Bong hits for everyone. Big Merc 83.
It just stopped working again. I don't know why it does that. It makes me sad. I'll refresh the page again. We'll see, maybe we'll get lucky. Huh. Oh, it's a YouTube video. Oh, it's short. What? Was this an advertisement?
This is the perfect weekend to talk to you about this because of what happened this week, and the vote that happened, and the Supreme Court ruling about Roe v. Wade, and we can talk a little bit about that because that's how everybody's algorithm gets boosted, is saying Roe v. Wade, Roe v. Wade, Roe v. Wade. That's what YouTube wants to hear, and that's what YouTube wants to boost. So there it is, guys. Now you have it like eight freaking times. Okay.
I didn't want to talk about it, but I'll tell you how I feel about it. That's it.
Please.
With 2 sentences. Okay, so I feel like it's bullshit, and I feel like they they knew this was gonna happen and they took it away. So I have two things. I think like they're either going to give it back and pretend like the Democrats are the heroes after they fundraise some, so they can be like, oh yeah, we did this for you and get elected, or they're gonna just totally go fucked up and just not give it back but still fundraise off of it and tell people to vote on it, and then nothing will ever happen. Like, it's got to be one or the two. But I still see people blaming Trump for this. I was like, this is actually
it does
not
work
Trump's
on all plants.
It's not Trump's fault.
All oil-based
No way.
plants.
There's other things at fault here.
There's so many things that are at fault. I mean, how do you not blame the Hillary Clinton campaign? I mean, how do you not blame the Democratic Party
Obama.
in general? Obama and Harry Reid for blowing up the whole filibuster, the 60 vote rule. They abandoned, right? And this is what I've been screaming about for days. All these Democrats, end the filibuster. You got to push Manchin to end the filibuster. Guys, you're about to lose the Senate for God only knows how many years. You want to end the filibuster and give yourself no chance of having any chance to stop any legislation whatsoever if the Republicans get the House and the White House. That's the dumbest strategy I've ever heard, and you're setting yourself up for absolute fascism. It's dumb, okay? Because they're going to have a majority in both houses, and if Biden can't string two sentences together and things continue the way they're continuing it for the next 2 years, we're in deep shit, And there's
Take your seats.
As the bear market drags on and the markets continue to look, well, totally rubbish, there are an increasing amount of calls for Bitcoin to go all the way down to $10,000. But is that actually realistic? Can Bitcoin actually go so low? And if so, well, how does that actually happen? How does such a mega nuke really take place? And what are the factors that would prevent further price decline for Bitcoin? Well, I want to discuss all of that with you and more in today's video. My name's Lark. I make videos talking about investing.
Man, he sounds like he has a cold or something.
I would massively appreciate that. Let's get into this topic. First, let's just go to the charts. Can Bitcoin go down to
just got a notification.
Where does such a crazy idea even come from? Well, it comes from history. You see, in the last major Bitcoin bear market, the price went down by around 85%.
You haven't got a notification in the last 3 years?
From the peak down to the trough.
Wow.
Both previous times, this actually took a little over a year to hit this low. Right now, Bitcoin's only around 220 or so days into this current
Did you just
bear
turn your
cycle.
notifications on your cell phone again?
$69,000. We're counting from
Did you
$65,000.
realize that you had it
Actually,
flipped off
much
on your
closer
phone
to
or
that
something?
bottom scenario. Anyway, does this mean that this is what is
Or have you always
going to
had your
happen
notifications on?
again? Minus 85%, for sure. Well, maybe. But also keep in mind that this current bear market has broken most of our historical modeling. For example, we never traded under the previous all-time high before. That's exactly what's happened over the last couple weeks. We never closed weekly candles under the 200-week moving average before. And yet that's what's happened. And we have never had such a rough monthly candle, with Bitcoin finishing the month down.
Let me ask you a question, Rox. Who right now in our government has the power to avoid using the filibuster? Who has the power to who has the power to end the filibuster for a single piece of legislation? Who can do that? Who is the person that would perform that? Pause a filibuster on a single piece of legislation. They've been on all YouTube channels. I click the bell, but never get notification except today. Billy Bong, are you getting notifications for other YouTube channels? Unreal. Like, we don't know that this has been going on forever. I don't even know why I'm asking you. Of course you haven't been notified, and you've had your notifications on, and you get other YouTube notifications from other channels. And you've got the bell icon on my channel. On all 6 of them probably too. No, so nobody in my chat knows. So, if the Supreme Court has been voting down Roe v. Wade, what makes you think the Supreme Court would end the filibuster for that one piece of legislation? That doesn't even make sense. Rocks, that doesn't even make sense. The very people that are preventing you from getting the legislation passed, those are the people responsible for allowing the legislation to go through?
40 freaking percent. The worst monthly candle ever for Bitcoin. Ouch. Look, maybe we don't drop 85% this time. Historical models are broken, and that is a historical model too. Because to an extent, this time is indeed different. But we always have to remember past performance does not indicate future performance, as we like to say. So just because it's happened once doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Happened twice doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Perhaps instead of fearing $10,000, we should actually focus our attention on the bottom trend line that has been forming up since 2017. Maybe that is a more useful level to be looking at as a potential like blowout bottom for a predictive tool. That would indicate that the lows would actually come in around $15,000 for Bitcoin. Still a big drop from our current prices, but maybe not as scary and devastating as a drop down to $10,000 when the bottom is finally printed for Bitcoin, and assuming that it has not yet happened, well, then that is when we enter into the Valley of Despair, which, as the name implies, is really not such a super fun place. Now, this is the period after the ripping off of the Band-Aid, when the pain continues to just fester. Basically, we move sideways for months on end. This is when a lot of people are still going to pack up and leave. That being said, we maybe are already entering into this period. Let me show you this. This is the Wall Street cheat sheet for Bitcoin bears. Now, at what stage do you think we currently are on this chart? Do you think we're closer to the thrill phase for bears, the euphoria phase for bears, the complacency stage for bears? Keep in mind, the last few weeks have literally been the worst weeks ever, price action-wise, for Bitcoin. We broke all the historical modeling, record losses, mass capitulation. My guess is that the bears are getting just a little bit too cocky these days. Might be time for some humble pie to be served to those bears soon. I also want to share this chart with you from the rational root. It shows basically broad capitulation right across the Bitcoin space. Both short and long-term holders throwing in the towel, as the root pointed out. There could actually be a lot more days of capitulation still to come for Bitcoin. But most often, we see the most painful price action right at the start of the capitulation period. We tend to have a massive blow off and then, recovery after that, slow but sure. This is also more evidence too to show that people are giving up during our Valley of Despair phase. Capitulation continues to happen. Let me just break the flow real quick as well before we get into talking about the miners and the whales. Very important equation. Just mentioned the newsletter. Every week my team and I write an amazing newsletter. It's called Wealth Mastery. Let's talk about the Bitcoin miners. One of the big worries you see right now are people going, oh my gosh, the miners are going to sell. This could be a big catalyst to send the price just plummeting downwards. And we do see miners selling again. Miners have been selling into weakness right now. This chart shows that through most of the crash, miners have been unloading Bitcoin. We even have reports of mining companies like Compass Mining unable to pay their electricity bills. Top management from the company resigning. Not good.
There we go.
But miners actually don't control that much of the Bitcoin supply right now. Only around 50 to 60,000 Bitcoin. So the fear factor is not so big in my opinion. Right now they're selling a few thousand Bitcoin a month, and even though they have more to sell, a lot of those miners don't need to sell that. And meanwhile, you need to look at this. Bitcoin
you guys are
whales
funny.
have added 140,000 Bitcoin.
Josh G says, "Whoa, we saw Nay sneeze. That's ultra rare."
To their holdings in the last month. That's way more than the miners have sold. Even small retail investors have added more than 36,000 Bitcoin in the last month, which is like 10 times the amount of Bitcoin the miners have sold. This far exceeds any dumps happening by the miners right now. But all that being said, we could still be in for a rough July for the following reasons, and not actually super crypto related when it comes down to it. In fact, we could actually be nearing an end to the crypto contagion phase with 3 Arrows Capital and the big crypto lenders like BlockFi and Celsius and all this craziness going on, all the leverage being washed out.
Can you hear the ice cream
many of the
truck?
bad loans from those centralized lenders actually already being liquidated and getting into default. As JP Morgan analysts actually pointed out, the crypto deleveraging cycle probably won't be too long, mainly due to a lot of it already being washed out. We also have the companies like FTX bailing out companies.
Did you hear it at the end there?
Like BlockFi, so that's all kind of going on. Also, the continued massive flows of venture capital continuing to come into the space show that crypto is far from dead.
It's not totally
literally, we have a situation right now where we have regular announcements of like new $100 million or multi-$100 million dollar mega funds investing in crypto announced all the time. Anyway, so that's not our problem. Our problem continues to be the damn macro scene. And I know, broken record Lark at it again. But it's true. All eyes will be on the inflation data coming out on July 13th. Did inflation increase in the month of June? And of course, in the Fed meeting on July 26th. Right now, many people are thinking that the Fed is raising rates too fast and too hard, and that this is going to lead to a recession in the USA, which...
No law regarding cannabis, top of the hour. Cheers, everybody. Let's get some smoke rings this time.
If the recession is confirmed, well, then hold on to your butts, because $10,000 Bitcoin might come real hard and real fast in that situation, as basically all bets are off. But is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Well, as mentioned earlier this week, I think there is. Commodity prices have actually started to come down a lot already. Oil's down like 10, 15%, something like that. Wheat's down like 33%. And that's starting to have a ripple effect. For example, the cost to ship a container from Shanghai to LA has fallen by 38%. Now that is a huge decrease in shipping costs. That has ripple effects right across the board for prices that consumers end up paying. And with commodity prices falling, retailers overstocked, needing to dump supply, which will happen at a discount. We come back to the inflation numbers for June. So all those commodity prices falling during the month of June. 2 weeks' time, we have the inflation numbers released. Now, if inflation numbers fall, good chance that could happen, then expect markets to start staging at least a relief rally. If inflation rises, fast, sharp, pain, ouch. Be ready for that too. Either way though, we still have to wait for the Fed meeting at the end of the month for a better sense of direction on the markets. If inflation falls and the Fed only raises rates by like 0.5% instead of 0.75% like they did last month, the markets should really like that. If inflation rises and the Fed raises rates again by 0.75%, then things could get real ugly. Real ugly. It just shows that things are out of control. Fed's not able to rein it in yet. So prepare for that scenario as well. Anyway, just my two Satoshis. What are your thoughts on all of this? Do you think those people calling for 10,000...
You guys, thank you so much for watching my show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys on the next one. Okay? Let's say it's 12 right now, so let's say do a 4 o'clock show. All right? All right. I'll see you at 4 o'clock. You guys take care. Bye, y'all.